Hello, I am the Anime-niac, and welcome to another episode of my show. Kamen Rider. For those who don't know what this is, Kamen Rider is a Japanese superhero franchise that has been going since 1971. It's considered to be part of the Sentai genre, the same as Super Sentai, the Japanese version of Power Rangers, though most of them are just as much targeted for adults as they are for kids. The original series was about a man named Takeshi Hongo, who was kidnapped by an organization named Shocker, brainwashed, and turned into a weapon. However, he managed to free himself from the brainwashing and dedicated himself to using that power they gave him to stop the same thing from happening to others, and to prevent Shocker from achieving their goal of world domination. Over the years, there have been many sequels to this series, including a whole new era for the Kamen Rider franchise, starting with the Heisei Era in Japan. This began in the year 2000 with Kamen Rider Kuga. The series has gone through many changes over the years, but it's still going strong to this day. However, not all of that change is a good thing. Throughout the Heisei Era, there have been many new Kamen Rider designs, some great, and some absolutely atrocious. So today, I bring you my picks for the top 5 best designed and the top 5 worst designed Kamen Rider costumes of the Heisei Era.
迫るショッカー地獄の軍団我らを狙う黒い影世界の平和を守るため Go, go, let's go 輝くマシンライダーライダーキック仮面
Number 5. Sword. This has to be my personal favorite as far as Heisei Era riders go. A scorpion-themed rider with a katana for a weapon. The design is just cool with that little stinger on the back of the helmet and the way the eyes are shaped. Just look at it. The form just bleeds awesome. Just like his sword bleeds acid. However, no matter how much I like this rider design, it loses some serious points because of the person using it.
俺の名は神城剣その名の通り神に代わって剣を振るう男俺は味見においても頂点に立つ男だ俺は食においても頂点に立つ男俺は行列においても頂点に立つ男だ俺はキャンプにおいても頂点に立つ男だ俺は地獄においても頂点に立つ男だ
頂点かお前はいいよな闇の世界でも前向きで
Kamishiro Tsurugi just bugs me. It hurts to know that someone that stupid has one of the coolest rider forms in the franchise. And that's why he's at number 5 despite being my favorite form. Number 4. Kamen Rider Agito, Burning Form. Now, Agito looks pretty cool to begin with, but Burning Form just took the cake. Now, I know a lot of people like Shining Form more, but it always just looks sort of awkward to me, more so when I discovered that the silver plates on his chest act as solar panels. Compared to that, Burning Form is just plain badass. It's a little bulky, but come on, he looks like he's on fire underneath it. Not to mention the way he sounds when using the form. All this lands him at my number 4 spot. Bad ass. Number 3. Kamen Rider Kuga, Ultimate Form. Now, you can't have a list of badass Heisei riders without the original Heisei badass. Kuga's Ultimate Form is just epic in every sense of the word. The black with gold trim just does it for me. Not to mention how awesome the actual transformation looks when he does it. Number 2. Zeronos Vega Form.
最初に言っておく俺はかなり強い
I don't know why, but I just love Zeronos in general. He was hands down the best part of the Denno series. And he only got better. Vega form is just classic badassery. I mean, come on, he has a black cape. Honestly, I think Xeranos is the only thing that made Denno worth watching. And I stick by that comment. Number 1, Emperor Kiva. Someone once told me that the most badass colors for a character design were gold, red, and black, in that order. If that's true, then Emperor Kiva must be one of the most badass things ever created. Normal Kiva was pretty cool looking, if not rather obviously ripping off a certain other Heisei rider. But Emperor form just takes the cake. The gold armor, the eyes, the flowing red cape, not to mention the way he makes almost all of his enemies look like complete pansies by comparison. Everything about him is just badass, even his theme song. Emperor Kiva, definitely the coolest Heisei rider design, just exuding badass in every appearance. He's so cool, not even that wussy Wataru could mess him up. Number 5, Kamen Rider Faiz. Okay now, I know I'm gonna catch some flack for this one, considering that Faiz is the main character of what a lot of people consider to be one of the better Heisei Kamen Rider series. But honestly, I mean, just look at him. He's bulky, awkward, and what's worse, he glows in the dark. I mean, sure, if some innocent bystander needed a nightlight, he'd be perfect. But as far as looking cool goes, he comes up way short. So if anyone disagrees with me, that's your opinion, but let's just face it. There's a lot of things cooler than Kamen Rider Glow Stick over here. Number 4, Kamen Rider Saiga. Okay, this is the last Faiz rider on the list, I swear. Saiga only ever appeared in the Faiz movie, but he still got a big "what the hell" out of me the first time I saw him. I get they were trying to go for something of a holy warrior look to counterbalance Orga, but this is honestly the best they could come up with at the time? At very least, the guy using the form was kind of cool to make up for it.
After all, you're only human.
Anyways, I'm just glad they decided to try for that look again later on, but got it right that time when they made Ixa. Number 3, Kamen Rider Denno, Climax form. Okay, Denno in general was hit or miss for designs. Sword form was okay, rod form was kinda weird, axe form was passable, and gun form, honestly, what the hell? Wing form, okay, wing form was actually kinda cool, but that might just be because it's voiced by Shinichiro Miki, voice of Urahara Kisuke, Lock-On Stratos, and Alan Shazar from Escaflowne. That man can make anything sound cool. Anyway, back to my point. Denno's Climax form is proof that just because you can do something, doesn't mean you should. Taking 4 forms that were kinda iffy and putting them all together into one guy does not make it better. This form is ugly as sin, and I am so glad they barely used it in the actual series, so I can just sit back and forget it ever existed. But beyond that, there's only one thing that has ever made Denno look cool.
何をするこら俺も本気で戦わせてくれ
That's right. The only way they could manage to make Denno look cool was to give him a form that wasn't even his.
最初に言っておく胸の顔はやっぱり飾りだ意味がわからない
Number 2. The End. Okay, this one seriously makes me wonder what the creators of this series were smoking when they designed this. I mean, what the hell? I understand they were going for a whole barcode thing with the designs for Decade and the End, but seriously, did they have to take it that far? It just looks stupid, and it makes it really hard for me to ever take that character seriously. His head looks like a goddamn brick! Honestly, I swear the only reason he exists is to make Decade look cool by comparison. Number 1. Decade. Complete form.
クガ、アギト、ユキ、ファイ、レイ、ヒビキ、カブト、デン、キバファイナル仮面ライド DK
Next time, I'm the Anime-niac. Thank you for watching. I got a fucking card on his head. What the hell? Well, at least that's as bad as it gets. I mean, that was pretty stupid, but, you know, at very least they haven't done anything worse. Where's that music coming from? Oh god! Oh god! Why? Why? Oh